rerun it down under there.
Yeah, into here, into this.
Zippy tie it down your radiator line.
Yeah, perfect.
That's awesome.
Perfect. And then, but I
has had a lot of money put into it though to get to just where it is now.
Yeah, it is. The engine harness is off of the original motor, put onto this motor, which took a while. And
Did you have to do a conversion? Because
I had to rip this whole wiring harness out of this car to convert it onto my motor, and then put it all back into this car. And now
you haven't even been able to test that yet either, right?
Not yet. And I have to also put my computer from that motor in through this wiring harness and hope that it works. Yes.
Yeah.
Which I'm almost certain that it's going to, because
you're always going to run into something.
The car ran like a top, so it's the same computer, same motor. It's just wiring and you're
probably going to run into a few things.
I mean, maybe a sensor or two has.
I will buy you a new intake that gets you out of the water when you get it done, just because I don't want you to blow up my car.
Well, I thought about.
You should really do something different with it.
I thought about just pulling the thing.
Just put a filter there.
Just taking and going from here and pulling the mass airflow over here, but it's not going to be getting any air. You got blockages.
You don't need air. You have a turbo.
I know.
The turbo brings the air to the car.
But if it's just the
all
air,
that's going to do for you is bring you colder air.
Super cold air, and that's what a turbo needs.
That's what the intercooler is for. If the intercooler is efficient enough, it doesn't matter what the fuck that's... you can have that in the oven. If that intercooler is efficient enough, that's going to be fine. You know what I mean?
Though. I mean, the placement I have that in...
The placement's kind of...
It's tilted. It's going to be stopping air. It's not going to be letting it flow through it to cool it.
Well, you got to cut the bumper beams.
I cut everything I could. I can't get it flatter. It's going to be sticking out of my fucking...
No, it won't.
Front end. Yes, it will.
No, it won't. You cut this part of your bumper here. You can have that straight up and down.
They had it straight up and down in here. Where the fucking...
They didn't have room for the radiator fans.
It didn't. And it fits now. The radiator fits perfect now.
Yeah.
The way it is. And I made it so that it's not at an extreme angle, but it is still at an angle. And it's going to be stopping a lot more air than it's going to be letting through.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be as inefficient as it was because, with it sitting like straight up and down, 2/3 of it isn't getting air.
Yeah, but you do realize that you can cut this rubber here and here and have it straight up and down.
Yeah, but it's blocked by 2/3 of the air.
Well, it's still blocked by 2/3 of the air anyway.
No, because it's going to be pulling it in and up.
So I cut the bumper out.
Yeah, it's just like that. I don't want to do that. I want to have a bumper. Yeah. I want to have a bumper.
Don't even intercool it. Just run it right to the intake.
I like the front mount thing, and I think it'll do. I think it'll do fine. But I want to make it so that it's got plenty of cool air. And I was thinking I could just make a tunnel
through your headlight.
Well, not through the headlight. Make a tunnel through this hole down here, but
where a fog light is.
But just mesh it in there and make a tunnel and cloth it on the inside and then
have it go up. But just don't have it that close to the ground, especially your tires. Even if you glue it, those tires in the rain are going to slick that water right up to your filter.
You feel it.
You should.
And I was thinking about cutting out some of my frame and just...
That's not bad.
Welding it in there and then just sticking it up in the frame.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a big deal if the whole front end crinkled in when you hit a bump.
No. No, but if I welded another piece in there to reinforce it and just arched it.
Yeah.
That would do. It's supposed to be in here where the fucking piping, if you hard pipe it, is in the way. Yeah. And he had that pipe flopping in the breeze right here, right? Jiggling up and down. And the wires for the mass airflow were fucking almost falling apart. It was just wiggling.
Jesus.
There's no way to make a mount or anything. in there. I'd have to make some custom bracket that struts over here and makes a shelf to set it on. And I didn't know.
Is this what the stock location of the turbo is?
Yes.
What did they do before? Because the car was
They
front
didn't
mounted.
have this.
The car was front mounted before, right?
Nope. It was little pocket mount thing. It was a little tiny intercooler like this, stuck right here, and they had a little thin pipe that went down underneath here and into it, and then it went from here over to here so that there was nothing in the way.
So that would make sense to just put it there again.
Where wasn't the stock one efficient enough?
Can't put it. No, it wasn't. The stock ones aren't efficient enough for a 2 size bigger turbo.
That's efficient enough, though. That's what I'm saying. Is your intercooler is going to cool the air that's coming through your intake, whether it's in an oven, whether it's in Antarctica. It'll be cool enough.
Yeah, I want to put that thing in fucking hell. I want to put the fucking...
In a crusher.
No, I want to put the intercooler in hell and still be able to get it cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I run with my car is 17, 18 pounds right now. I have my intake right here, and with just the factory intercooler, I'm still keeping it cold enough, and I can check
your
my...
intercooler's probably, thick.
No, my intercooler is big. The stock intercooler is only that thick. It's not a big cooler. So anyway, mine's here, and I can see my air intake temperatures in my tuner. And sometimes my air intake temperatures will be 120, 119 degrees, and it still runs good. But, like you said, keeping it cooler is better.
Yeah, because that's the whole premise of a turbo.
That's the whole premise, is to keep cold air rushed into it.
Just the cold air
But
reduces the atmospheric
But there
pressure
comes
in
a
the
time
head.
where you have to kind of make a sacrifice. I want to sacrifice my motor or sacrifice a little bit more PSI. You know what I'm saying?
I want to be able to do 25.
You could do 25.
I want to be able to push 25.
You can push
out
25.
with the road being 150 degrees underneath my tire.
What you like? What you like?
90-degree day, the road can get that hot, and
Yeah.
I want to be able to be going 90 and spin all 4 tires.
Well, you need a bigger turbo.
I think that will do it. It's got a bigger chamber.
Yeah.
The real question is,
you can build up more pressure and then just drop it.
how many hits am I getting on YouTube for this? I started recording way too late, but I don't even think I'm gonna get.
You're probably not going to get on here.
I got 34 with my I'm a Duck one.
Because you told everybody you know to watch.
Let me see your thumbs. This will get me the.
No, I'm done. Video's over. Video's over, bruh.
Come on, bruh.
What about a duck?
On my video.
What you should do is you put a duck call right here.
Yeah. So when it ducks, it goes.
Yeah, you ever seen those videos?
That'd be tense.
I just want to see all the comments. I can't wait for the comments. We're gonna have a great review.
Guess what, Curtis?
We're gonna put on.
Pissed all over that Corian thing.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Did you touch it?
No, I ain't touched it. I saw it was broken because you're a douche.
He probably did too. He's like, break it, pee on it.
No, I pissed on it when it was whole.
So is this where your wastegate dumps here?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
What we should do is a video shit ricers say. You ever seen that?
Well, what do you think we're looking at?
Hondas go, I'm gay.
Yeah. This isn't a ricer, though. It's all-wheel drive turbo. It's
Yeah,
not a
this
rice.
is. I seriously thought about getting red and blue burnout tires for this car so that I could do a donut in the middle of the road and have purple smoke.